200 South Bay Road in Cicero, New York. It is right down the road from CNS High School. So, I mean, you guys like, what? I think it's like not even 2 miles or something like that. Yeah. So happy to be here with the CNS marching band celebrating the North Stars. We do it every month at Willow Rock. And of course, we're happy to make history for the first time having the band in the building. So we have Nathan Thayer as well as David Maley, and appreciate having you both here. Clap it up for Nathan and David. Show them some love here. Nathan.
That's me.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Nathan, you got a personality. I feel it.
I try.
Okay. Do you have, would you describe your humor as like a dry humor, or how would you describe your humor?
I just try and improvise with my jokes. Just keep it light and fun.
Who is the person that makes you laugh the easiest when you're around everybody in the band?
Oh, definitely this guy.
David?
Yeah. Him and me crack jokes all the time.
Okay. David, if you were in a joke battle, okay, we've seen these before, where you both drink, you both take in a bunch of water, and then you got that, the taco slab, so to speak, and we're trying to, the tortilla, so we're trying to see who's going to crack first. In your opinion, which one of you would start laughing first?
I think we could definitely get Nathan to crack first. He would definitely be the one that would start laughing first.
Nathan, would you agree? You said probably?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Why do you think you'd be the first one in the challenge to laugh?
No offense to David, but he's really good at making stupid faces.
Okay.
I'd break easy.
So he is good at making different faces that just get you?
Yeah.
Does it ever happen during an event?
On occasion during the shows, we pass each other, and sometimes we're not playing, so we would like heckle each other, like from like I'd be marching behind him and just whistle or something to get him to crack or something.
Okay. David, what has been the one moment you remember more than any of when one of you got the other person to crack?
Oh, it was definitely last year during the practices for our shows, where I would be marching across the front and he would come behind me and just start saying the weirdest, goofiest things, and I would start laughing. And sometimes it would even cause me to miss the notes and stuff in my music.
Okay. How have you learned from last year to this year how to tune him out?
Yeah, definitely.
You have.
Seeing him like every day, I've learned to just ignore him sometimes.
Nathan, are you going to try something new this year to see if you can get through to David? He said he's built up his barrier better to not laugh. Do you have a new tool in the arsenal?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. All right. What would you say? So if we're talking about funny comedy, that side of it, who's the most serious? Who's the one like nobody can get to laugh, or if they do, it takes a long time? Who's like the stone-faced, good poker face person in the band?
Our caption head for trumpets, Luca Wang. He takes it very seriously.
Okay. Has anybody ever gotten Luca to crack, to laugh?
Not during practices, not that I've seen.
Okay. All right. David, who would be the parents of the band? If it's not your leader, like let's say he's not there today. Let's say none of the staff is there today. Which fellow peer student do you trust could like lead the ensemble and really get you guys to focus?
I think for like overall the whole band, I would pick Jordan because he's already in that role of drum major where he's leading everybody.
Yeah.
But if we're going like brass, I would pick Mark because a couple days ago during band camp, we were coming back from lunch and the instructors weren't there yet.
Yeah.
And he had everybody going and warming up, getting ready for the rest of the day.
So the two gentlemen that we spoke to before,
Yeah.
you trust their leadership.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. How have you learned to be a leader in your own right, David? Do you have some leadership that you feel like you now have as part of what you do?
And this program's just kind of helped me grow as a person, coming from not doing so well in my first years and learning from these people. And now I can take in what they've shown me and help bring it and show it to other people.
So what is one thing you learned that you have brought to somebody else?
Just being friendly with everybody. Like, don't be so focused on just yourself and your section. Be open to everybody else.
Okay, I like that. I respect it. Nathan, what would you say is the best tool in your toolbox that you learned from last year to this year?
I've definitely figured out how to be more confident in my playing, and if I make a mistake, I learned how to go to it. I'm trying to expand and help the rookies, like learn how to do that, so they don't get as frustrated as I did with my first years.
So you're trying to prevent something from happening to somebody else that happened with you.
Yeah.
So your instrument of choice is?
I'm a tenor player. That's in percussion.
So being in percussion, was that always the dream and the aspiration, or did it change over time?
I've been doing percussion for quite a while. This is year 5 for us. Yeah, 5. So I started with percussion and have been doing it since. I did a little bit of on-field conducting last year, so they like pulled me off the field and to conduct a little bit. But I've always loved drumming.
What's it like to be the conductor?
It was the slower part of the show, so it was easier. And I had a good friend of mine, Josh Pills, who was the drum major at the time, to guide me through that.
Is it something you'd want to do in the future? Is lead everybody?
Yeah, I would like to. I auditioned for it this year, but I didn't get it. Obviously, I went to Jordan, which makes sense. Jordan's really good at leading.
So you said getting into percussion. For you, what is your favorite moment up to this point of your own personal play? Just the way that you do what you do, how you bring the music to life. Do you have a favorite moment so far?
I really liked my first year. There was like a subtle intro, and then it immediately kicked off with percussion, and I got to start that, and I really liked doing that.
Do you like being at the beginning, kicking everything off?
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any of that going on this year?
We got a little bit of percussion build-up. It starts with solos, but we carry it into the faster parts.
Do you have a favorite percussion player of all time?
Favorite percussion player of all time?
Yeah.
I gotta give it to my former instructor, EJ Buck. He's
Okay.
a really good player. He played professionally a few times, and he's just really good at what he does.
Okay. David, for you, share your instrument with the world, please.
I play tuba. I've done it for the past 4 years.
So the tuba, how did that happen? How did that get started?
So I started off on saxophone and found out that really wasn't for me. I did it for about a year. Thought that really wasn't for me. So I took a break for a year. And then our former band director, Miss Siemens, we were doing middle school, like she showed off all the instruments.
Yeah.
So I went to my parents and were like, can I play this, this, this? They said no. I got the last one. They were finally like, fine, whatever. They didn't think I would keep up with it. So I started tuba. And so I would go to my lessons and stuff. And Miss Siemens had a fiberglass sousaphone in the back. She was like, one day I'm going to get you on that and I want you in the marching band. So we started off with that and parade band and going through that. And eventually it worked up to being in the marching band. And as through that, I've just grown as a musician and a person.
You said you've grown as a musician and a person. How has this helped you grow as a person?
It's definitely helped me make more friendships and not be so like, to myself and annoying about things. I found out that it's more relaxed than everybody. Like there's still like structure and you have to be focused, but you can be relaxed and have fun with it.
How have you given yourself permission to relax and enjoy it?
I think it's just kind of like you have to know when you can. In between reps and stuff, you want to still stay focused. But if they're working with a specific section on one side, you can kind of relax a little bit and talk quietly with your friends on one side.
So we're going to jump into rapid fire, but not before you say something nice about each other. We know that you guys have made each other laugh and tried to get each other to trip up just to have some fun with each other. So, David, tell me something good about Nathan.
He's always somebody that is there that you can go talk to and will help you through things.
Always somebody you can talk to. Okay, fair enough, Nathan. Tell me something good about David.
It's not much. He's always a good leader. Like, you can goof around and have fun, but when it's time to work, David is one of the many people who makes sure you know it's time to work.
Okay.
He leads the band. He's a good leader.
All right, good leader. Let's play some rapid fire here with the CNS marching band. Nathan, you have the mic, so you can ask me the first question. Then I'll ask David, and he'll ask you, and we'll go back. So what do you have for me?
What's your favorite instrument?
And my favorite instrument. I grew up playing the drums, and I have a guitar in my office that I need to sit down with and learn how to play. And so that's something I've always wanted to do. I've been singing since I was like 3 years old. I've written 40 songs, but I want to like play the music to go with it. I want to really like put it all together, so to speak. So I think it's time to get the guitar out and sit down and challenge myself, I would say. My question to David. All right, David. David, if you could snap your fingers and bring something back that's gone, what would you bring back and why? It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a thing, something that's no longer here.
If I could snap my fingers and bring something back, I think it would be like my first couple years of marching band, because now I've experienced growing through it and how you can really relate to other people. And through my first years, I was just kind of myself and didn't really like that. But now I've learned that you can have fun and get a bunch of friends through the program.
Okay, I like that. I appreciate that. To do something in your life and go back to that time period and bring it back. I like it. So what's your question for Nathan?
If you weren't playing drums, what would you be playing?
I started on cello, which, come to find out, I'm not very good at it. But I think I'd like to try and play either trumpet or trombone, because those seem pretty fun. Jordan's shaking his head off to the side over there, wanting me to go to saxophone, but that's not happening.
All right. Trumpet or trombone? I like it. All right, what's your question for David?
David. Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Flight or invisibility?
I think I would choose invisibility because it would give me more ways to make fun of you and like have fun with you and interact. Because you wouldn't be able to see me coming up.
Fair enough.
It always goes back to where we started, which is razzing each other. Okay, all right. Invisibility. David, what's your question for me?
I think what made you start this show?
Start the show.
Like what was it just a thought one day that I think I could get this going, have fun with it?
I mean, it's crazy that it's 22 plus years, almost 23 years, but I started at 18 and I love sports is where it started. And then it grew into entertainment, travel, movies, music. I mean, a bunch of different things. And I love being a storyteller. I love bringing people together. I want people to feel seen and appreciated. I think everybody has a story to tell. And I think I know what it's like to be muzzled. And so I've kind of made it my life's work to make sure that nobody else feels that way. And just really give people an opportunity to share their stories, share their life, share what they care about. You know, it's never been about me. And I think that that's a misconception with broadcasters is, you know, we like to hear ourselves speak. And I said this morning in a conversation, I'll say it again. The more I talk to you, that's the more I like you. If I wave and I keep walking, I'm not very fond of you. But if I want to hear about your mom and your dad and your family and your fears and your desires and what makes you tick, and I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning talking with you about what's important to you, I mean, it's because I value and I don't know, I feel like everything that I did as a person off the microphone, I said, why not just turn the mic on and make a living of sharing people's stories and showing love, and I don't know, hope that somebody picks up what you're putting down at some point. So, and it's led me to a lot of great relationships, I would say. All right, Nathan, I get to ask you the last one. Nathan, if you could choose to transform into a boat, a bus, or an airplane, what would you want to become for the rest of your life, and why? And I don't know what's provoked me. Maybe because I was at Sylvan Beach by the water yesterday. I've never asked this question. So you're going to not be a human anymore. You're a boat, you're a bus, or a plane. Which one and why?
Now that you mention it, I think I gotta go boat.
Okay.
Those beaches are always nice, and you got access to quite a lot of them.
Yeah. It's a lot different when you get to pull up next to a beach,
Yeah.
as opposed to land or on a bus. You're usually nowhere near the beach. So, all right, Nathan. So for Nathan and for David, myself, Dan Tortora, we're here with the CNS marching band. We're celebrating history with the band. One, that we've been at Willow Rock for a few months with CNS. Two, we've never done a lunch show. Three, we've never had the bands. And it was funny speaking with CNS and them saying, do you have any interest? And I said, I would absolutely love to spotlight you all, because I don't think you get the spotlight. Again, when you're doing your 7 or 8 minutes, you get the spotlight. But I'd rather give it to you more than once and then get to see you grow. And, you know, maybe I'll come stop by and see how you're putting it all together this year. I think that would be fun for me to see the music get made. So for Nathan and for David, myself, Dan Tortora, we'll have one more run around here when we have the leader of all of this is going to sit down with us and have some fun with Drew. So clap it up for David and clap it up for Nathan one more time. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Thank you, David. Appreciate it.